Alright guys, so we're going to be going through Season 1 of Modern Warfare. You're going to see up on screen the official image here, everything that goes through, what we're going to be seeing, the free content, the maps, the weapons, the new gunfight maps, multiplayer modes, special ops experiences, all of this different stuff here. It's the biggest free content drop in Call of Duty history up on screen. It begins December 3rd, free, same day on all platforms. So let's go through here what we're going to be looking at, what we're going to be seeing from Season 1 of Modern Warfare, and then what they're going to be continuing to include throughout the rest of this season. So the two new operators, Maria and Nikito, a new teaser for a potential new equipment, the gas barrel, new 6v6 maps, Crash, Vacant, Shipment. So again, a bunch of iconic maps returning to the game. You may want to, include that obviously these are remakes and people may want newer maps. They want Infinity Ward to focus on creating new maps, but I'm glad these maps, relatively small, relatively fun, are going to be brought into Modern Warfare because it's going to be a better pace, at least, from what I like in Modern Warfare. I want the smaller maps. I want the maps that are a bit more designed for close quarters gunfight, and especially Shipment, Vacant, and Crash as 6v6 maps. It's going to be a great rotation that's going to be added to the multiplayer maps that we currently have right now. We have a new ground war map, Port. We have new 2v2 gunfight maps that are going to be included within this update, Cargo, Atrium, and more. New multiplayer modes, Reinforce, Gunfight OSP, and Infected. Finally, new special ops missions, Bomb Squad, Grounded, Pitch Black, Just Reward, and more. And the new weapons, the Ram 7 and the Holger 26. Now, Season 1 of Modern Warfare also brings the brand new Battle Pass system with both a free and premium track for players to earn cosmetic content in the game. This is the new system which replaces loot boxes. The premium Battle Pass will be purchasable through Call of Duty points in-game. The free pass is available for everyone to earn new content, and this is Season 1 right now. We're finally getting sort of how they're going to make some money, but it's also a better format, the format that we saw within most other games, especially Fortnite with their actual battle pass. I forgot exactly what it was called, but you pay for the higher tier. It's probably going to be around $10 and you're going to get the better content throughout the season, but again, it's going to be all cosmetic, it's going to be fair, and that's how it is within this game for sure. There are no scams here, no hidden weapons that you're going to be getting. I mean, they made it very clear that this game, especially with the Battle Pass and how they're making their money, there's no microtransactions, there's no other way you're going to be able to get all the different content. All of the content is free in the game, so the weapons that you're seeing, the modes, the maps, those aren't a part of the Battle Pass. Those are just a part of Season 1 in general. It's just, the new DLC season. The first map pack for Modern Warfare, but it's being stretched out across the season. So again, it's starting December 3rd, and we're going to be seeing throughout the season all of these different maps, the ground war maps, the gunfight maps, the multiplayer maps, and the weapons and the modes. So you guys have to make sure you realize that on December 3rd, at least from what I'm seeing here, we're probably not going to see all of this content drop exactly on December 3rd. It's probably going to be spaced out throughout the season, just like we saw with Black Ops 4 and other games that do sort of these seasons every couple of weeks, maybe every week or so, we'll get a new piece to this. So maybe December 3rd will start off with Shipment being added, and we'll start off with one weapon, but we may not see Vacant and Crash until, the end of January, potentially. So just letting you guys know, it's probably how it's going to go down, and that's how seasons will probably be working in Call of Duty if they continue to do this year after year. Now, this is sort of on schedule with DLC 1 for Black Ops 4, or at least the beginning of that season. It was sort of around the end of November, beginning of December anyway, so we're on schedule with that. An early release in October means that we get our first DLC in December, but this is also lining up with the potential major overhaul. Well, not really potential, it's pretty much confirmed at this point. They finally acknowledged that a huge update is coming, what we talked about in my last video with the 2 pages of notes, and I've been saying as well, and they originally said, Game Revolution said, end of November, beginning of December, and that's why I've been saying around this time. And, now it sort of makes sense. This major update is probably going to be right before or right on December 3rd when the major update, for content content, DLC content releases, with the beginning of Season 1, this major overhaul is going to bring us into Season 1. We're not going to see this major overhaul in the middle of Season 1. They're going to start it right with Season 1, or it might come a few days or just before Season 1 begins. So now we also sort of have, and again, I'll talk about this in a separate video. I will still want to go through a bunch of your guys' ideas and what you commented in my last video. I told you guys to comment a bunch of stuff you want to see for this major overhaul, so I still want to cover a bunch of that. But now we at least know a pretty definitive release date, or at least a very good time in which we're going to be seeing this major overhaul for the game. So again, December 3rd, on or before that date is when we will see the potential huge changes, like the minimap returning to its normal form from past Call of Duties, and maybe the potential of them closing 20 to 25% of the windows in any given corridor, and them, making maybe Dead Silence a perk, fixing Ghost, fixing the footsteps and spawns, and all of this different stuff that people have been talking about. That may all happen right then and there. So now let's get on to the fun part of the video. This is some explaining I have to do here. So I was away for the weekend, haven't been able to make videos, and now my computer doesn't work. So guess what? Guess how I'm making this video right now. I'm making it on Windows Movie Maker, okay? Goes to show you that you guys can do anything. You don't need the fancy programs. I'm getting this done on Windows Movie Maker. I took out my old laptop that, I used 4 years ago, back, what was it, like even before Black Ops 3 was even out. I found it in my drawer. I turned it on. I literally haven't turned it on in 4 years. I turned it on. It started up. I have Audacity. I have Windows Movie Maker. I have Photoshop apparently too. So that's pretty crazy. And I'm making this video now. And Windows Movie Maker, I'm pretty sure you can't overlay pictures. So that's why you don't see the nice editing, or not really nice, but the editing that I usually have, where you see all the tweets pop up on screen and the nice little, blur background. You're just seeing the image this whole video because I don't really have anything else to show you guys. I have some old Zombies gameplay. So, unless I start, unless I bring over some Modern Warfare gameplay to my laptop, until now, you're either going to see just images or old Zombies gameplay from Black Ops 2, and not even Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2. So it's going to be interesting, but this is what we're doing right now. This is what's going on. So hopefully you guys don't unsub. Hopefully you guys stick around. Just understand, I don't like this. I don't want this to be happening, but it's happening. So I just got to deal with it. This is what's going on right now. Maybe if you guys want to set, I don't even know if Photoshop's going to work on this. I'm not going to lie, because it's a really old version, and who knows. So I'm not going to lie, I may need some help. Maybe if you guys want to send me your gameplays, any like really good Modern Warfare gameplays, I might have to use them and showcase them in my videos. That'd be a pretty good way to actually, get some of you guys' gameplays out and maybe shout you guys out. So if you guys have really sick gameplays, definitely let me know on Twitter. I'll let you send them to me. I'll give you my email and stuff like that, and I can probably put them in the video. But until then, or also for thumbnails too, if anyone, I'll probably tweet this out, but if anyone can make me thumbnails, any sort of thumbnails, I guess I can go, if that's if Photoshop isn't working, but if it does work, then I'll probably be able to do it myself. But if not, I guess I can also go on those, create your thumbnail for free.com type websites. And I used to do that for a while ago, but if not, you guys, if you want to send me some thumbnails for stuff, that would be pretty sick, because I'm going to need any help I can get at this point. But other than that, yeah, a couple changes, I guess, for now. I'm not going to be able to edit much of the audio. You're not going to be able to hear background music in the back of my videos, because, again, Windows Movie Maker doesn't let me overlay a bunch of the stuff like I can do in Sony Vegas. Like Sony Vegas, you can have so many different layers with the images, the music files, the audio files, the different video clips I put in, the gameplay, the volume from the gameplay if I want to add that. Like, you can do so much with that. Windows Movie Maker, you just have a sounds file and then a video image file. So I have to pick and choose what I'm doing for each video, at least for now, until I get this computer fixed. So it's going to be interesting. It's probably going to be a bit boring for you guys. I don't know if I decided to put gameplay in the background of this video or an image, because I really don't know. Probably the image, but that means you guys would just be looking at an image for 10 minutes straight on a video, which is probably pretty boring. Maybe I'll just put the video, actually. But that's pretty much it right now. I mean, nothing really else I need to say with Modern Warfare Season 1. I do want to say, I mean, people, I think generally are going to have a pretty good reaction to this. I think the only downfall I see to this season is the 6v6 maps not being new. That's a little weird. I mean, I would rather them have these, newer maps, but are also not like Modern Warfare style maps. I'd rather the new maps actually be sort of like not really shoot house, but with a shoot house vibe, like this the smaller based maps. So even though these maps are pretty much all remakes, at least they have the old Call of Duty Classic feel with a smaller close quarters based map design, and even the map design in general, less windows, less of that weird Modern Warfare nature that you see within the map design of this game, especially on like Euphrates Bridge. I mean, hopefully we never see a map like that added again into Modern Warfare, so that is a plus, but it also is a negative. Also with this season, I do see it ending fairly soon. I mean, we're not so sure exactly how many seasons we're going to have within this game, so for this season, starting the beginning of December, December, January, and then probably season 3 starting the end of February, beginning of March. I think they'll probably do those 3-month intervals, and they'll bring us a decent amount of content out in those 3 months, and it'll be a pretty good stream of content that brings us into the next game, Black Ops 5, whatever that is in 2020. So as of now, we'll get into the specifics of how that release cycle is going to go through, and once I get my, footing on what I'm doing here with this laptop, I'll try to actually get some videos for you guys talking about Season 1 and how that's going to be for the game and how it's going to affect the game and all that different stuff. But until then, just got to bear with me. We're going to see what we can do here, and that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, leave a comment below laptop if you watched the whole video. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.